Good morning, this is my Shaman Oracle reading for this new week. Today I'm reading for Aries, Taurus, Gemini and Cancer, and this reading here is for Gemini. Welcome Gemini. The first card is from the Psychic Tarot deck and the card that came out is Temptation. Through this card, addictions and self-limiting behaviors, they are being addressed. This is a time when you or someone else in your life may be placing too much emphasis on the material, physical world and its pleasures. Even though we are all born connected to the divine source, we have a tendency to pull away from what was once natural. When we become disconnected from spirit, the source that once nourished us is often replaced with a different supply or substitute. In other words, the connection is then forged with food, alcohol, nicotine, codependency to someone, or even work, hence the term workaholic. Many of us spend our lives trying to fill the void that was created when the link to the divine was broken. The Temptation card is calling you to take a hard look at life and ask yourself, where in my life am I suffering from addictive behavior? Is there negative thinking or behavior that is causing the life force to seep out of my soul? Are the people and relationships in my life giving me energy, or are they rather draining the energy? So learn to embrace your fears and all of your doubts so that every situation in your life becomes a learning experience. Gaining the knowledge that the physical world teaches will help you transcend to a higher spiritual awareness. The traditional tarot archetype card relating to this card is the Devil. From the Good Tarot deck, I picked two cards, and we start with the first card, which is the Page of Earth. This page is about commitment to prosperity, first signs of tangible success, undeniable evidence that hard work will pay off, dreams grounded in reality, and start of a new project. So say this, everything starts with a plan, and I am beginning to see results generate prosperity. I am a doer, and I get to make my own decisions. I have the ability to attract what I need. And the second card is the Eight of Fire. And the Eight of Fire is about gathering momentum, celebrating swift changes, some travel, and transformation. See, this momentum is building as the power of spirit serves to power this transformation. I am traveling to new territories, and I am eager to experience all that these lands have to offer. I have arrived at my destination, and now the adventure of discovery is energizing me. The Rose Oracle card that came out is the beautiful Rose Garden. It's about innocence, forgiveness, being gentle with yourself. You are holy and you are whole. You are innocent and innately good. You are holy. Welcome here. You never got kicked out of the garden. None of us did. So this card delivers a message of welcomeness, of returning to our innocence. If you feel as if you have done something wrong without knowing what you have done, if you feel ashamed about hurting someone, if you are finding it hard to forgive yourself, this card is gently calling you to release any shame, judgment, and bad feelings, to do what you need to do to let go and make amends, to remember that you are human, and as a human you are here to learn and to grow, and so is everyone else. You are not broken, you never were. You are a work in progress. We all are. You are learning and unlearning, so we all do the same. So be gentle with yourself and in turn be gentle with others. Return to your humanity, your humanness. Remember that you were never perfect, and being human isn't about perfection. So grow and learn, but do it softly. You have goodness in you. Always remember that and cherish it, and cherish that in others as well. We are all doing the best we can. When we learn, we can choose to do something new. So commit to learning and doing better each and every day. This is what it means to be human, to embrace our humanness. Without it, we deny the shadow, and it is through facing the shadow without defense that we can learn and grow. So embrace your humanity, and you will find it easier to embrace others and the whole world. Ask this soul inquiry: how can I be more gentle with myself? And the divine feminine card that came out for you is Kali, the mother of the universe. She says, I release all that doesn't serve me, this time to be the truth of who I am. So who is she? Kali embodies the ultimate wake-up call to get us aligned as soon as possible with what we have come here to do. This Hindu goddess is the most fierce form of the dark divine feminine. She is that which brings all things to life or to an end. Her name comes from the Sanskrit word meaning the fullness of time. Kali is first mentioned in the 6th century when the goddess Durga is threatened by 2 demons. So Kali emerged from the rage fueled in Durga's forehead and slays all the demons with ease. This is why she is often pictured holding the severed head of a demon, which represents the ego or the false beliefs and illusions. She appears wrathful, and yet she is considered to be the most loving. She is like a mother desperate to grab her beloved child from out of harm's way, willing to yank them from the path that they were on in order to bestow freedom. So Kali's iconography often depicts her as standing on the naked body of the Hindu god Shiva. He is her consort, and together they represent the power available to us when we have honored both the masculine and the feminine within us. And Kali is the feminine that is called on when the masculine has gone out of balance within us and also in the world. She is the divine protectress and the mother of the universe because she can cut through illusion and grant us the reality our soul came to manifest. When this card comes up in your reading, Kali is as subtle as a sledgehammer. She shows up to strip us of what no longer serves us. And that sounds good in theory, but in practice, it can feel as if the ground beneath us has turned to sand. All those illusions about ourselves, especially what we think we are capable of, suddenly dissolve beneath us. So when Kali sweeps in, we can easily slip into feeling like a victim. It can feel as though events are happening to us rather than for us. Kali does not want us to waste another precious second being someone we are not. She doesn't want us to be with a partner who doesn't treat us with the respect and the love we need to do the light work we have come here to do. Kali wants to sever the ties our ego has made out of fear or out of a false belief that we do not deserve better or more. So she wants us to get terrifyingly real. She wants us to reckon with the fact that we are not here to please others or to make them proud. We are here to listen to the singular call of our own soul. So Kali is the harbinger of having entered Kairos or soul time. And stripping the ego to reveal the soul can feel raw and often heartbreaking. But ultimately, Kali has come out of fierce love for the truth of who we really are. She is giving us the opportunity to choose again, to start over, and this time from a place of tremendous wisdom and strength, our vulnerability. So she lets us begin again from the bare bones truth of who we are. Ask this soul voice meditation: what is falling away from my life right now that no longer serves me? And say this intention: I release all that doesn't serve me. It is time to be the truth of who I am. And the wisdom of the House of Night card is the High Priestess of Fire. And Goddess Nyx says, my child, you have chosen this symbol of the vampire High Priestess of Fire, the goddess of creativity and passion. Whenever she arrives, she reminds you of your ability to create your own reality and to choose how you channel your energy. So if you are restless, call upon the High Priestess of Fire for inspiration and joy, and she will release you from the trap of boredom. Fire brings warmth and light, but it also burns when it is allowed to get out of control. So spend your energy creatively, not impulsively, and guard yourself against burning out. Use your fire wisely and let your light shine brightly. That was the reading for you, Gemini. I thank you for listening. I do wish you a gorgeous whole week. Take care and goodbye.